HCN.
When many people think about Africa, they think about poverty. Especially those of us from the Western world, it's often the first image that comes to mind. It's certainly what I thought for the first 26 years of my life until I first stepped foot on the continent a few years ago. And now, after visiting 53 of the 54 countries in Africa, I can say with complete confidence that it's home to the most diverse sights, the most breathtaking views, the most beautiful souls, and the most unbelievable experiences that you can't find anywhere else on this earth. Okay, so we're in Kigali and I just ran into a bunch of homies. Africa is the origin of mankind, home to about 2,000 spoken languages. The different cultures here are astounding. Kiddo! For example, South Sudan is home to the world's tallest tribe called the Dinkas, while the neighboring country of Central African Republic has the world's shortest tribe called the Pygmies. Let me say that once again. The world's tallest humans are living directly across the border from the world's shortest humans. Many African cities like Nairobi, Kigali, and Johannesburg are shockingly modern with all the amenities that you can find in New York City or London. Some of the best nightlife scenes I've witnessed were on the beaches of Lagos, Nigeria, and on the streets of Marrakesh, Morocco. When it comes to cleanliness, Rwanda's capital of Kigali is as clean, if not cleaner, than Singapore. The country of Somalia has some of the most picturesque beaches I've seen anywhere in this world. The same goes for Tanzania.
Welcome to Zanzibar!
And while we're on the subject of nature, Africa is covered in vast deserts,
tropical rainforests, beautiful lakes, tall mountains, fertile grasslands, and other landscapes that you never even knew existed. My favorite moments in the wild have been hiking Mount Nyiragongo in the DR Congo.
The lava just illuminates the sky behind me.
Driving across the sand dunes of Namibia and going on a safari in Botswana, where I saw rhino, lion, giraffe, elephant, and hippo right in front of my eyes. Africa is where I've learned the most about religion, from the Muslim-dominated northern region to the Christian-dominated central and southern parts. Don't forget about the traditional religions like Voodooism and West Africa.
Voodoo is the African religion, the first one.
And lastly, we should appreciate Africa because it's home to many of the world's most important inventions.
Like mathematics. The oldest known mathematical object is the Lebombo bone, dating back to 35,000 BC, which was discovered in the mountains of Swaziland.
Swaziland.
Like medicine, many treatments that we use today in modern medicine have been derived from Africa ages ago. The earliest known surgery was performed in Egypt around 2750 BC. Like law and religion, the ancient Ethiopians were the first to honor their gods, offer sacrifices, and establish a system of organized law. Like speech, evidence suggests that language probably emerged somewhere in sub-Saharan Africa during the Middle Stone Age, hence the first words ever spoken by humans were from Africans.
Hello, my name is Kolane. I just came back to visit Nomqebo, besixoxa about life.
Yes, poverty exists, just like crime and corruption, but these three things exist in every country in the world, including mine and yours.
The vast majority of African nations are quickly improving their economies, their politics, and their state of life. The past decade has seen an enormous number of mega corporations emerging onto the continent. Take Luanda, Angola, for example. 10 years ago, there was barely any skyline, and now it looks like this. Moreover, 6 of the top 10 fastest growing economies in the world are in Africa, with number 1 being Ethiopia.
All in all, I find Africa to be extremely underrated and it doesn't get the credit that it deserves. If you've been before, then you probably know what I'm talking about. And if you've yet to go, then I urge you to give it a try. There's something magical that just draws me into Africa, and I know for a fact that I'll always be going back to see more.